I'm just going to keep mine on mute the whole time, I think. No. And then we'll just say we didn't know what was going on. We're on. We're live. So I think we're muted, right?
All right, here we go. We're live, Mike. Get your microphone on, buddy.
All right, we're on. We're good.
We're playing West St. Paul today here in Princeton, Minnesota. The last weekend, second to last weekend of October. Starting for the Des Moines Bucs, we've got Cam Havmeyer, Brody Long, and Mr. Tate Widland, it appears.
Yep.
And Brooks Malang, sporting a number 10 jersey. New number for him.
Is that a new number?
16 was his number last year, for the Iowa Renegades, if you recall that program.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Puck moves across.
Moves it over. Here it's going to be a quick icing on the Bucs.
If you notice, we have 3 referees.
It's a hockey game.
Yeah. It's like we're
and a running clock. They run a quick shift here in Princeton, Minnesota. See, the ice did actually freeze up here, so that was nice. They flooded it pretty well before the game. So here we got Brody here for Wayne. Quick face off out to the point. That drills the referee to work. D-man pinches from West St. Paul. Brooksy battling in the corner, moves along to Max.
Around up.
A little bit of a skirmish here. Brody trying to battle it up. D-man shoots. Brooksy blocks it. He's going to earn a pack of cards for that. Bangs it up and off the boards. And West St. Paul controlling the action so far. Max comes here, pinches behind the corner, spins it around. Tate battling on the sideboards here once again, up to the point. West St. Paul holds the line once again. Dangling here, trips over the dot. Brooks moves it up over to the D-man. And once again, another puck hold for West St. Paul. Shot blocked out front. Spins back around. Des Moines struggling to get it out of the defensive zone here for the first shift. But thankfully, no grade A chances just yet for West St. Paul. Battle continues on the sideboards. Cam Havmeyer here with some speed. Moves it up and out. And now we've got a chance for a 2-on-1.
Got Easton with him here.
Here on the left wing. Puck is broken up, and West St. Paul brings it back out through the neutral zone. Nolan Smith here battling in the neutral zone, and West St. Paul takes control of the puck once again and dumps it in. Landon battling here behind the net. West St. Paul again controlling the action.
6'3".
He's a big boy. He's got a big twig.
Keep in mind there are some 2012s on the ice.
Yeah, those Minnesota boys, they're the more mature ones may even have mustaches. Nice shot there with George Pings, the goalie, and the mask.
Battle in front.
A rebound there and a stop by the West St. Paul goalie. With 12-13 left here in the first period, Des Moines gets its first attack there on the net. So we're kind of settling in here. Mr. Van Eyten here on my left. Brandon Dirksen here on the
kind of a Des Moines defensive zone game so far. Hopefully we can keep it down here.
All right, here we go. Puck drop occurs. Knox Tiger there pursuing the defenseman from West St. Paul. Harper Gladson attacking the puck there, and West St. Paul chucks it out of the zone and wave off of no ice.
Off the ice. Tiger along the boards. Puck gets played in the middle. Pretty chips it up.
Tapper puts it up. Nice little pass there. It's in the zone. And we got an offsides.
Serious.
That whistle.
Yesterday was a little bit different story.
All right,
Bucs and Bucs.
Yep, those two have been playing together for a while now. Second game so far with those two there, holding up the blue line. Puck drop, won by Des Moines, and now the battle pursues here in the neutral zone. 39 moves it up
the ice.
Intercepted by the West the breakout. And Brookson's got some open ice here.
He's got Cam streaking here.
Oh, turns it over in the neutral zone. Now we've got a 2-on-1, but some strong back checking by Cam Havmeyer breaks up the play. And Brooks solidly protecting the front of the net with an intercepted pass. St. Paul plays it to the point. Slap shot, easily picked off, and nearly springs Cam Havmeyer for a breakaway. And that's going to be an icing, folks.
That Cam, he's got a motor on him, eh?
He does. He's got some wheels. He can move. And when he's got the open ice, he's got a chance to shoot. He can bury it like he did last night. All right, so we've got face-off here ensuing in the Bucs defensive zone. Won by St. Paul. They move it down into the corner, controlling behind the net. Play out to the point. Cougar. Shot. On the way down to the offensive zone. George Claypool trying to put some pressure on the goalie, and Nolan Smith controlling the puck, plays it over to Mac Van Eyten. Turned over here at the blue line, and now Landon's got a one-on-one here with the West St. Paul guy, lays him out. Nice loses his stick, kicks it over to Nolan, and now plays it back over to the corner where Mac Van Eyten pursues. He's going to chip it up, blocked by the West St. Paul forward. Mac tries once again and held in by the defenseman, West St. Paul, and loops it back around, nobody home. Play to the front of the net, blocked by Des Moines. Landon with a great block, and now George swinging on breakaway. With a hook, he's going to draw a penalty, but he controls the puck behind the net. Still controlling, plays it out front. Harper Gladson with the puck, and it's covered up by the St. Paul goalie. And looks like we're going to have a Bucs power play.
Who's this power play sponsored by today, Brandon?
This power play is sponsored by the Cheesy Wild soup that I had over at the concession stand. It was legit. $4 too for a nice little tiny cup. You can't complain about the price, the hot dog right price, but not so yummy.
No.
I tried to warn you with the mustard.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, just that basic mustard, it's dog water. You just don't want that. Got to have some premium mustard.
Wild rice soup, Minnesota staple.
I would encourage it. All right, so who do we got here? We've got power play going. We've got Brody Long coming to take the draw here, and he wins it over to Cam. He goes at the point. Max with a clapper. Blocked into the corner. Bucs controlling the puck. Brody plays it down low. George Claypool pursuing. We're going to outnumber him on the power play here, which is good. Got to have numbers. Cam Havmeyer slips to the ground. And now West St. Paul is breaking out the puck. Max Dirksen on a one-on-one. But we've got some really good back checking going on here, and the Bucs take control of the puck. And it looks like the puck pops up on a play. Bucs are looking good so far this afternoon.
Keep the speed up, yeah. Keep some pressure on them.
A few of them went over to Topgolf this morning, so it kind of worked out some of the jitters, and looking better than they did after the 5-hour drive last night. George Claypool moves it over to Cam. Got a mini breakaway. puts it up into the glass.
It's an odd bounce off the corner there.
Rebound back to the front of the net, where the battle ensues. 3 Bucs behind the goal line, but they do come out with the puck. Brooks controls there in the neutral zone. Let's see if he plays it over
33 seconds left in the power play.
It's moved over D to D. Max Dirksen forechecking. You know how he likes to get up there and play a little bit of forward.
He's basically a
comes out
forward.
with it behind the net.
Oh, the jam play.
There it is. It's frozen. Cam with a great chance.
Some good pressure.
That's a good looking power play.
Let's keep it up, boys.
All right. We've
Gotta love the running clock with the running penalty.
Yeah, Grady Risselman coming up here to the point, playing with Freddie Capper. We've got Knox Kiger, Harper Gladson, and we've got Brennan Hicklin playing the right wing. Knox with a good pass over to Grady.
Oh, boy.
Picked off, and we've got a breakaway here that Freddie is pursuing. And he
play by Freddie.
Defensive play. Brody puts it into the corner. And now it's up and off the glass and out of the zone. Bucs controlling so far, owning shots 5-1. It's a great poke check there. Probably an offsides, but we'll let it go this time.
Kids are still learning at this age.
Yep. They're doing the best job that they can. There's a great reminder at the concession stands that the referees are just human. So
we're going to make some mistakes. There, we got that one.
All right. Good call, Stripes.
3 of them out there.
We're going to keep the lines moving here. So we've got Easton Kruger coming in here playing the right wing. Nolan Smith playing center, and George Claypool on the left wing. Mac Van Eyten, and then Landon Herman playing the right. Nice, Mr. Smith. We take in the other way. Boards, turnover to George Claypool to the point. Bucs looking to move it up and out of the zone.
We can get it out. There we go. Nice move by George.
Nice bank pass there to Kruger, and he wisely puts it into the end zone of the West St. Paul team, who looks to break it out, but they turn it over. Easton again pursuing along the sideboards. George Claypool takes a check from behind. That's going to be another power play
another one.
The Des Moines Bucs, and I have to say the Stripes got it right there, and I'll let you know if they don't. But that was a good.
We'll hear all about
it. That was a good call. With 3:51 left in the first period, the Bucs
shots
are
on
going to
goal 5-1. Do you think that's accurate?
It's give or take 25%.
Yeah.
So they're doing a good job over there in the
scorekeeper. Yeah,
those are just volunteers too. I know that they let the clock run inadvertently in the third period of our first game.
Not going to hold it against them.
We're not holding grudges. We're letting that go. Nice face-off win again by Brody Long out to
Brooks on net
with the wrister. Nice blocker saved by the goalkeeper. Played down by George into the corner, and Brody Long battling there. George
steps in to help out here.
Support out to Max to the point. Down to Brody, over to Brooks. Great pass. He's got a little bit of time. Puts it down into the corner. With Cam looking to pick it up. Back to Brooks at the point. Puts it on net. Nice deflection. It's sitting there.
Got 2 guys there.
Somebody wants it. Max Dirksen puts it back into the corner. Brings it in.
Walking in with it.
Mishandle. Had a bit of time. Brooksy puts it towards the net, deflected just wide of the goal mouth. And now we've got a 2-on-2 the other way.
20 seconds left on the power play here.
Defenseman backing in, shot wide.
Camp to get ahead of speed here.
Cleared up and out of the zone. West St. Paul's going to.
I think that was a pretty decent looking power play there.
There's some
good pressure. Had some guys in front of the net.
Paul Coffey taking it end to end here.
Defenseman blows the tire side of the net.
That's the side of the net. That always tricks you. Freddie Capper banks it up and around the boards.
Hicklin.
Harper Gladson and they're battling along with Brendan Hicklin, moving it over to Tate Whitman. Bucs control for a brief moment. Oh, another
Harper's got it back. Into the corner as Tate pursues.
St. Paul moving it over. Freddie.
Yeah, nice pinch there by Freddie.
See if we can get a Bucs forward to come back there and protect. Tate wisely comes over to take in that defensive position. And it looks like the Bucs are going to spend some time in the box.
Legitimate call on that one, Brandon?
It was a little bit. There was a bar in my way, so I'm just going to go ahead and give him the benefit.
Could have gone either way.
Was a reasonable penalty. It looks like Freddie Kapler's going to take a seat in the box.
He's known to spend some time in the box, if I remember correctly.
You know, I've spent quite a bit of time with Freddie over the years. Another former Renegades player, a good kid, great family.
Oh, yeah.
But
doesn't mind the penalty minutes.
Referee got the best of him on that one. So here we go. Draw. Nolan Smith wins it over to Landon Herman, who moves it over to Knox Tiger. Is going to beat the St. Paul defenseman there, and they're going to battle. And a score from West St. Paul right through the 5-hole. It looked like there were some guys in front there making it difficult for the goalkeeper to put his eyes on that one. Keep your head up, Brody.
I think that's going to end the period. We've got 30 seconds of running time now to end the period.
Yep, that running clock, I tell you. Solid period by the Bucs. They controlled 95% of that period.
Yeah.
And one shot, and they see themselves down by 1 goal after the first period. And there goes the buzzer. 1 period in the books. We're going to pause for station identification. We'll be back momentarily.
Yeah.
At it.
It's like I call you Jerkinson. Yeah. Oh, we're back.
We're back live here from Princeton, Minnesota. Have to be honest, I'd never heard of this town, but they've got an impressive couple sheets of ice.
We've played here in the past, haven't we, or no?
I've never been here.
We played here.
Every time I come to a small town in Minnesota, and I think, wow, they have 2 sheets of ice, and I live in Des Moines, and we have like 3 sheets of ice, and our city's 8 times bigger than
population is 15,000.
You know,
Princeton.
What do? Cam Hagmeyer can fire up
the ice. He's got Woodland with him.
They give him the benefit of the doubt there on the offside. I like that. I like him. Tate's looking to battle in here. Brody comes in for a little bit of support. Let's see what we can have happen. Bucs here looking to get a shot, shoots it off the back of his own teammate. And St. Paul's coming the other way. Off, yep. A little bit of a puck mishandle there. And anytime you do that on the blue line, it's going to trip up your teammates. So, quick whistle in the second period. Bucs down 1-0.
I would think we could get one here pretty quick, don't you, Brandon?
Yeah, I think we're going to get a quick one here. They look good in the first period, and I think they're going to get a payoff here in the second.
Who's your bet for goal for our team? First goal today.
First goal. I'm going to put that on Easton Kruger. He really batted
that was
last
my
night, and I think he's got one in him tonight. He pulls it up here, looking to move it up and out of the D zone, which he successfully did. But that was back into the offensive zone
up
for the St. Paul team.
Barely missed George there.
Knight moves it up and out and play the ball. George. You know, he's always a battler looking to get that scrappy goal.
Yeah, he's got some
hands on him, too. Let's see who'd come out with this puck.
Like 8-year-old soccer down there?
There was a little bunching up going on, but, you know, sometimes you just got to outnumber the other team, and you might come out with it.
Got to go with numbers.
All right, but we got a face-off here in the O zone. Got a couple tall defensemen here ready to take a nice shot from the point if they can get their opportunity. We'll see if we can get a crash to the net. Harper Gladson taking the draw here. Let's see if we can come out with the puck. Comes down into the corner. Left singles up and down to the boards. I really like the way Freddie's pinching there.
That was an excellent pitch by Freddie.
That's the way you control the puck.
That's right.
You gotta get that first jump on it. St. Paul moving it up and out, and Brady slows it up there for a brief moment. Harper
coming in. Excellent back check.
And the Bucs control the puck there behind their own net. Knox Kiger tying up that winger, and Harper Gladson comes out with the puck, and she's looking to come down the left wing boards and puts it behind the net and pursues it once again. A great forecheck. Let's see if the Bucs can come out with that puck. West St. Paul's got some speed, and we've got a defenseman here that easily skated it up and out of the zone around one of our defensemen, and now pursuing our goalie and puts it up into the grass. Possibly grazed Brody Everett's left shoulder there. Great work out of the Bucs to get the puck quickly up and out of the zone. And the goalie, look at that goalie there. Was that Eddie Belford? That was
like having a third defenseman.
Brody Long intercepts it there in the blue line. Here we go. Neutral zone battle happening. Who's going to win it? Back and forth here. Bucs to West St. Paul. Who wants it? All right. Brody Long controls. He's got Cam Hapmeyer there behind, but wasn't able to.
Tate's able to keep it in here. What a battle, Tate.
3-on-2 here for just a break in. Let's see if we can control that puck coming out. We've got a couple of defensemen new, fresh, coming on the ice. Brooks Malang's going to control that. And a little bit of a crisscross action here, and he wisely moves it up to Brody Long. Gone are the days of two-line passes, because if that was the 80s, I would have been blown dead moments ago. But I really like the way they've spread out that game. Hats off to USA Hockey for that.
Yeah, let me stretch it out a little bit.
Oh, that's going to be
a shot on that.
Brody with the big stick save. He leaves it there nicely for Brooks to control. And let's see if we can move it up. Easton Kruger controlling it. A little bit of a giveaway there in the neutral zone, but we've got some strong
Max Durkinson stepping up here.
Max controlling for a brief 3-on-2. Let's see what he does. Moves it over. He's got it over to Smith there for a one-timer. Max Dirksen with another intercept. Is he playing forward this maybe?
It would appear that way.
But he's got his buddy there, George Claypool, coming back to play the D position for him. So they must be communicating pretty well out there. West St. Paul controlling. Brooks protecting the house. Looking to spin George on a breakaway. Just misses him. And St. Paul pursuing. Max looking to hold him off. They're a great save by Brody. Max gloves it down to himself. St. Paul guy checks himself and the referee. I hope they're both okay.
Oh, nice work by George here.
He's not one with him. A gypsy doodle there.
That's a penalty.
Good. Dug down. Draws the right Des Moines Bucs scored 1-1 with 9:24 left in the second period. Great effort by that group of kids. Hats off to them.
That was excellent pressure. I think George was my pick to score the goal.
My pick was Easton. Easton was on the ice, so a +1 for him and the rest of his line. Great work out of that crew. All right, here we go. 1-1. Another puck drop. Des Moines continues to control the pace, leading shots 9-3, plus or minus 25% there.
Yeah, it's hit or miss.
Great work out of this crew. This is a much different looking club than what we saw an evening ago.
Last night, yes.
St. Paul controls it off of the draw.
Some pressure here.
Going to do a quick mic check here. Hopefully this thing's actually turned on. Yep.
Landon puts it on that. Harper's there to
broadcast the game for 20 minutes and you're not sure if your mic's on. That's an issue.
Rookie mistakes. It's fine. We've all been there.
There's the executive producers when we need them. Running Hickman controlling the puck. He looks to put it out in front. It's blocked by this Redwood, who's carrying the puck up and out of the ice.
Large child. Nice stick by
Landon.
Landon.
Sophomore in high school, but got the
Minnesota, you know. Yeah. Rules, they just kind of do what they want.
battling, gets it up and out of the zone. St. looking at the back of the zone once again.
Here comes the Redwood again.
We've got some good defensive positioning here. Blocked out front. Oh, wow. Another shot up into the glass. Brendan Hicklin controls.
Once he gets it out of here.
If we can get it out of the zone, Knox Tiger controls. Bumps into the tire there, drops the shoulder there. We've got some size here on this line.
Brody
Everett wisely covers it in a St. Paul. There sprays a little bit of snow there. I know his mother would not appreciate that, but she must have missed it. She would have heard about
for intermission here. That could add some color.
Yeah, FCC regulations indicate that we cannot have her on the air.
This is not like a special guest.
Hopefully she's listening because she would laugh.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Up the ice.
Cam is some real here today.
Oh, he's feeling
it. Intercepts it, puts it back down to the sideboards.
I think Top Golf that may have something to do with it.
Yeah. You gotta always have a little Top Golf workout. Get some blood flowing. Calms the nerves a bit.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Over to Brody Long, who controls it at the blue line. Puts it in.
Tate pressuring the puck here.
A D-to-D pass. Like to see that. But coughs it up. Des Moines pursuing.
Hey.
Excellent. Good doing. Off the goal by surprise.
Hit the right spots. Good things happen, Brandon.
Des Moines up 2-1. That's what I like to see. That kid's a grinder. Comes from a good family.
He plays hockey very similar to a Badger, I would say.
Like a honey badger.
Sure. Some would say.
And those of you that know his mother, she actually harvests. I don't know if harvest is the right word.
Harvests something to do with honeys and bees.
Yes. And I've heard it's quite tasty, both the dark honey and the light honey. All right, here we go. Back to the action.
Back to the action.
Bucs controlling. Marcus Kruger battling here. Let's see who's going to come up with that puck. Dirksen moves it all onto the sideboards. Into the O-zone. Dipsy Doodle from George. And now St. Paul coming the other way. Max pressuring there in the neutral zone. I like the
stick by Dirksen.
Controls the puck. Stands up a guy. Who's going to come out with it? Nolan Smith doing some good back check. All right, we've got St. Paul here putting the press on. We're trying to answer. Centering out front, nobody home. Bucs takes it over, skates it up, past the red line, into the right wing board, looking to take a shot, controls it. Barely pushes the net off the Mornings. That's a delay.
Intentional.
Do we have Mornings in here? This is Pee Wee hockey, folks. That net slid around a little too easy. I'm just saying. Nobody's going to get hurt. Let's get the Mornings in.
Seemed intentional.
We saw Malang coming down, and Malang is a sniper. All right, here we go. Gladson at the draw. Let's see if we can come out with the face-off draw. The Bucs have really been owning the dot lately. West St. Paul wins it. They bang it around the boards.
Kicks it in here. Deep.
Brennan controlling. It's going to be a battle here. Let's see who's
run there.
St. Paul moves it over and skates it up and out. Nice move there at the blue line. They're pursuing, but the back check of the Bucs has really been one of the key stories of tonight. Is they're not allowing that pressure to happen. All right, we've got a 3-on-1 down low. Thankfully, that one shot wide. We got caught there with a couple of St. Paul players behind us. Harper Gladson battling and gets it up and out of the zone and is pursuing that puck, looking to pick it off here and continues to pursue it.
Wow.
And we do have a turnover. The Bucs force the turnover. Now we come in 3-on-2. Tiger shoots in a glove save. And a frozen puck. Gotta love the effort of that line.
Neutral zone mess, but ended up with a chance out of it.
Yeah. Hey, when you move your feet and you battle, you create some messes, and sometimes through that comes good fortune.
Yeah, good things can happen.
All right, so here we go. Bucs with an offensive draw.
Should try and get one more here in this period.
Another one to give you a little bit of breathing room going on the third.
Brody Long wins go down a little bit
with a shot. Goes in wide, but it comes back out front for a rebound shot, and West St. Paul clears it away. Looking to break it out.
Freddie collects here.
Breaks it up and moves it over to Freddie Capper, who brings it around his own goal.
Got his head up,
and
going
looking
center.
to break it out. A little bit of a turnover here to the D-man, who brings it in, and making me a little bit nervous there, but we come away with the puck. Stripped away from Halfmeyer, the shot, and then it's up and over the glass. Freddie Capper earns himself another pack of hockey playing cards.
That is a block shot.
It's a little bit of a tradition. We promise guaranteed playing cards on the air, and then nobody actually gets them. So it's just more of a saying than anything.
Yeah, it works out.
All right, here we go. We've got another face-off draw, and it's won by West St. Paul. Slap shot, and Brody steers that one aside and out of danger's way.
Look here,
Freddie Capper moves it over to Tate Woodland, back into the O-zone, and West St. Paul has a step.
Here we
go.
And
Brody rubs it down. Makes it look like a routine save. I appreciate the confidence out of Brody Everett on that. He's playing a nice
new
game.
Stick today. New stick.
New stick. He's got a new piece of lumber. He's looking good over there, and he gets some props from his team there.
It looks like he's using his old stick.
Oh, he's got the old stick. All right, here we go. Draw won by Des Moines. Brooks Malang moves it up and around. West St. Paul hold it in for a brief moment. Smith moves it down into the offensive zone where West St. Paul takes control. Max Dirksen steps, holds it in, controls the puck, moving it in the middle. Ooh, feeds it over to the front of the net and slides out of danger's way for West St. Paul. Kruger controls the puck. We've got three guys over there in the corner battling. Now we got a 2-on-2 as Claypool squeaks out to move over in front of the net, waiting for the puck. West St. Paul transitions the other way for a 2-on-2. Brooks Malang steps in front, almost caroms off of Dirksen into his own goal, but Brody's there for the
shot
for
the
the save.
Here, right to the middle.
2-on-1 in front of the goal crease. Claypool takes ownership of the puck and skates it up and out of his own zone into the offensive zone. Looks to one-hand it past the D-man, shoves the guy in the face, gets away with one there, but we'll take it. Claypool controls the puck again, looks to feed it over. Nobody's home as his line mates were going off for a change. We got some fresh Bucs skaters out there, with just 34 seconds out. That one's going to...
Excellent. Awareness by Brody there.
Very aware.
Brody of last year, I don't know that he sees that.
Yeah, that's a mature young man there over the summer.
Excellent play by Brody.
That scared me. I mean, that really did.
That was an odd carom.
He knifed it away. That glass is hot.
Had the wherewithal.
But he's cooler than the other side of the pillow. 10 seconds left with that running clock. It's really kind of helping us out. Draw won by West St. Paul.
That'll do it, boys. Till next period.
All right. Well, we'll pause for station identification. Thank you once again. Bucs up 2-1 after one. Controlling the play. Shots 12-5 in favor of the Des Moines Buccaneers. Oh, yeah. There it is. All right, we're back. Started the third period.
What do we got on the lines here?
We've got Knox Kiger. We've got Harper Gladson and Brendan Hicklin on the right wing. We've got Landon Herman and Mac Van Eyten playing the left D. So here we go. Knox Tiger controls
Tries
it.
to bring it
And
up
moves
here.
it up over to Harper Gladson to spring her loose for a 2-on-2.
Oh, nice shot block there.
There's another pack of cards for Herman.
Really like these kids trying to step into some shots here.
Yeah, they really learned how to block shots last year, I'll tell you that much. All right, so we got a little bit of batter action happening in the D zone.
Oh, got through. Nice save by Brody.
Nice eyes by Brody there. That puck had eyes. Man.
Yeah.
That could have been dangerous. So here we go.
Here we go. See if we can get some pressure here.
Back down into our offensive zone, right where we want it to be. West St. Paul moves it over the sideboard, looking like a nice breakout until Cam Havmeyer pops in there to take control of that puck. And then we've got an offsides called by referee 258.
2-5. Yeah, he's got a number.
Yes. They should have last names on there too, because they're humans, right? I mean, all right,
Sure,
so here
we
we
should
go.
be able to ID them.
We've got a new line out here for the Bucs. Lost the draw, but Cam Havmeyer's looking to put some pressure on this
I think
D-man.
that's the Redwood he's going against there.
All right, let's see here. We've got 3-on-2 here. Thankfully, a little bit of a mishandle by St. Paul. Tried to spring a guy loose. Bucs take control of the puck, and they're pursuing. Tate moves it down to Cam Havmeyer's got some time. Couple St. Paul guys
center here.
In there. Let's see who's going to come out with this puck. Havmeyer really wants it.
Cam has more tenacity.
Nobody's going to outwork that kid.
No.
Here we go. He's still battling for that puck.
Look at that.
Brody comes out to score. Now Tate's got another shot on. Oh, tried to put it at net. Just wide. Didn't have much time to put a lot of oomph behind that one. Brady Reiselman breaks.
Way to step up on that one.
Moves it over to Brody. Doodles around a couple guys. Ooh, Freddie Capper just short of
being able to keep that one in. Nice play in, though.
Controls it. Moves it over to Easton Kruger, who controls the puck there along the sideboards. Mr. Claypool controlling the puck behind the goal line in Wayne Gretzky's office. Moves it over to Nolan.
Moves it back out
to George Claypool. They're calmly controlling this puck. Let's see if they can find an opening. Easton Kruger parked in front of the net just waiting for a 1-T opportunity. Max Dirkson's going to step. Was not able to get it, but he is saved by a couple of his teammates.
Nice play.
Strong back check. And a great play by Brady Reiselman, who moves it over to George Claypool. George is coming in on the goalie. Moves it to the backhand. Moves it to the backhand. He scores! There's the drive over there. Nice play by George. 3-1 Des Moines Buccaneers.
Oh, ref is not excited about the celebration.
George Claypool, 24, scored and assisted by Brady Reiselman, number 3. The referee had issues with Georgie's selling.
Yeah, he decided to meet up with his teammates in front of their bench.
Well, you know, he didn't. If this was college football, he would have posed for a picture as well. So I thought it was pretty calm.
I think it was a pretty reasonable selling.
Keep an eye on it, though. Way to go, George. You earned it.
Nice play.
All right, 3-1. West St. Paul looking to come back and bring it within 1. Max Dirksen pursuing, battling there in the corner, moves out to the point. Great shot block by Brennan. Harper controlling the puck.
Trying to chip it in. There she goes.
He comes away with this goal. Great pass over to Knox Tiger. See if he can get a shot off. And a great save by the goalkeeper. Who looks a little feisty down there. Brennan. That was great sportsmanship. He just gave a little fist bump to the goalie.
Oh, that's good.
Some good encouragement. I appreciate that. All right.
Your goalie seems a little flustered.
Hey, I would be too if I got scored on for the third time, you know.
Tough position.
You got to have a short memory when you're in the blue paint. That's all I'm saying.
Got to be a goldfish.
All right, here we go. We've got Brody Long taking the draw. He's been a beast on the draw as of late. Wins it back, but the St. Paul guy jumped in there, intercepted it. Great play by Landon.
Excellent play. Until the ref got in the way there. Oh, we've got bodies flying.
We earned ourselves another face-off. This looks like a completely different club from an evening ago.
Yeah,
just a short.
They've got a little more grit in them today, which is nice. Yeah. I'd like to thank our coaching staff for getting the kids ready.
Yes, it's a nice looking crew. Landon puts it on net. Might have hit the mask of the goalkeeper. West St. Paul gets it up and out of the zone. Mac doing an excellent job of controlling the pace there, and slides over to Landon.
Oh, nice play by Herman.
Landon's heading to the net. Gives it to Brody. We've got a D-man behind the goal line, but we've got Tate wide. He sees that and comes back and covers for Landon momentarily. Brody Long controlling the puck. Puts it out in the slot. Ooh. Tate puts it on net. Just a shimmy wide. Tate controls once again. Waffles it back to the
another shot for Tate.
Who drops down and finds Weather.
Decent little puck movement there.
Yeah, I like the craftiness with Landon hopping up into the play and Tate coming back for him. You see that in the NHL these days. Those D-man are constantly jumping up into the play.
They just do whatever they want, it seems like.
All right, nice face off Georgie trying to get another one. See, this is where that running clock really runs in your favor now when you're up 31.
Yesterday, we were very upset about the running clock.
Yeah, I had some choice words. It's a good thing I wasn't on the air yesterday. Would have had to bite my tongue. Here we go. Easton Kruger moves it over to the point. Grady Reiselman puts it on net, just wide. Our D-men have really been getting some good looks tonight.
Brady pitches to try and keep this puck in here. Comes out.
West St. Paul moves it back the other way. Grady pursues. Let's see if Grady can come out.
We've got some numbers, though.
Easton doing an excellent job coming back to support the D-man and moving it on his own. They're calling for an icing, but I don't think it's going to make it there. George is looking to win that one.
Yeah.
But St. Paul comes away with it nonetheless. Harper pursuing with a great back check. West St. Paul drops it, controls it just still on the right sideboards, and a battle pursues in the left corner with West St. Paul coming out with the puck. Freddie Capper.
Here we go, rips it around. See if Harper can get there. Back around the net to Brooks. Got the lines kind of all jumbled up.
Brooks is kind of getting hugged there.
Yeah.
And he's just going to calm the stage there.
Got a stick in the back for a little bit.
Let's see who's going to come out with it, though. But
if Freddie can get it up here to George.
Wisely moves it over to George. Looking to spring loose.
That's going to be
intercepted in the neutral zone.
Nice shot block by George.
Half the cards for George. And he kind of gets nice into the
board. A lot of gas here. I think he's been out there for a little while.
He's getting called off. I can hear the coaches calling for George. It's time for him to take a break. He's full of snow. Looks like he's done a snow angel out there. You can see he's working his tail off.
Oh, there's a shot after the whistle there.
That's a late shot, but we'll let it go. Our goalie has pads, so if it hits him, he's going to be okay. The referees are discussing it. They did take note of that.
I would think one of the three would make a call here, but
all right, we're ready for a puck drop. Harper Gladson at the draw. Let's see who's going to come away with it. It's in their feet.
There we go.
Now Tiger comes in to support, and it's up and over the glass again. Max Dirksen saying hi to his dad. Love that kid.
Oh, I thought it was Dirksen.
No, it's Dirksen. I know there's some coaches that have gotten that wrong over the years.
Mr. Dirksen.
It's Dirksen. It's a good-looking kid. All right, so here we go. I am biased. I do know that. All right. Harper's ready to go. Looking to win this draw back. Let's see if we can control the play. Puck drop occurs.
Good tie-up by Harper here. Gets the puck over the
kind of pushing the kid around a bit. I like that. Nobody's going to outwork her. And let's see if we can come up with that puck. As West St. Paul tries to break it out, they do end up getting up and out of the zone. Coming down. Max Dirksen blocks it out front. Brennan comes in, moves it over to Kiger. Now Harper's going to spring loose here. West St. Paul takes her down, but there's no call.
No call.
We'll let that one slide. I guess.
Had the whistle in his mouth, but that was about it.
This defenseman's got some wheels from West St. Paul, but Cam's looking to keep up and break up the puck, which he does so beautifully. And now Brody Long pursues and slap shot.
Letting these kids play a little bit.
Here we go. The Bucs are moving the puck.
They have been looking to
pass. Feet, fast puck movement. Brody Long's going to maybe get a chance here to put a puck on net. Cam Habmeyer controls. Walks two guys, knocks over a kid. Yeah. You got a child from West St. Paul's a little shaken up. He's going to make his way off the ice.
Cam's way, he's got a head of steam.
He's a back player too, so you don't want to get in his way. All right, let's see what happens here. Tate moves it over to Dirksen. He controls the puck. Let's see if he can make a smart play.
Max gets it up ice here.
Oh, he sprung. Oh, he almost sprung Cam loose.
Great idea.
Just missed him. It's
Great idea.
Icing. And now we're under 5 minutes, so no more running
So
clock.
it will be a stop clock at this point.
Yep. So let's see if St. Paul's looking to move it within 1. They can make it a game here. But Des Moines really appreciating that extra cushion. Puck drop here to the right of the goalkeeper, and Nolan Smith wins that, but the winger comes off the sideboard.
Coming in hot there.
Oh,
right through the trees.
Slides across an open goal mouth. There's a situation where the St. Paul team really controlled the play off of that draw. But now the Bucs looking to control the action. Ready on pursuit.
Herman with a body on a body.
Yep.
There you go.
No foul play there, though. Just fell down.
Just a hockey play, as they say.
Kluger's going to put it into the zone, which is really wise at this juncture in the game. We don't need any more goals.
Down low here in the corner.
There's 200
Jumping
feet,
in.
so just punt the ball sometimes, Get it down into the other zone. All right, St. Paul moving it up and out.
Break it out.
Coming up over the center ice line. Move it over, wide open, and he's back into the goal. Just what St. Paul wanted, to pull it within 1 with 4 minutes left. Let's see if we can push the action here and get back on top by 2. Brady Reisman comes down, gives a little fist bump to the goalkeeper, Brody Everett. Keep your head up, Brody. All right. 3-2, 3:59 to go. Referee with the old puck drop. Puck comes back to West St. Paul, who controls the puck. Crossing over the center line, entering the Bucs zone.
Tapper with a good stick there to push it into the corner here.
That was a great play.
Hickman takes it, chips it out.
Up and out of the zone. That's what we'd like to see. But a nice hold here.
Still offside.
St. Paul continuing to control the puck. D to D, cross ice. Nice step by Brady. Brady's going to control the puck here and move it up and over for Cam Havmeyer on it. At a 1-on-2, let's see what Cam can do.
See if he can.
He goes around one guy.
See if he can
get some helpers. Maybe throw it to the net. Controls it. Pinched up against the boards. Brody Long comes in.
Takes the puck.
Puck squeaks
comes
loose.
Up to the D here.
Puts it over to Brooksy, who's got time. Lifts it in. Stopped by the goalkeeper and covered up with 3:02 to go.
But hey, we got some pressure.
That's what we like to see. Let's keep it down in our zone. 3 minutes left. Ooh, they ran a couple seconds off. Ooh, timeout. This is a jamboree, and they allow timeouts.
We had a timeout yesterday.
Yeah. West St. Paul wants to talk it over.
Think their goalie's coming out of the net here?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
If they win the draw and get it down? What's your time? When do you pull the goalie? What time?
Pretty gutsy. I'm going to say, 90 seconds. But sometimes sometimes the coaches like to be a little aggressive.
1 goal game, I can see him pulling it.
Look at the phone. All right.
Something in my right.
Timeout. We're going to take a quick station identification. All right. I think by the end of this game, I'm going to need some of that honey from Jess Widland because the vocal cords are just—they're not. That's going to be some endurance. I strive to be like Troy Aikman. That's kind of my
more of a
role model when it comes to
Tony
commentating.
Romo.
You're Tony Romo guy.
Like to predict things.
They're both pretty good. All right, we won the draw over to Max Dirksen, D to D to Brooks Malang.
Another one
over to Cam Havmeyer, who's on the top of the circle.
Who's on his slot?
Moves it over to Dirksen on the sideboards, who wisely puts it into the corner. The Bucs control the play early from the zone. Squeaks out to the front of the net. Brody Long shoots.
Ooh.
Stick saved by the goalkeeper. And West St. Paul breaking it out here. Dirksen here.
Got a one-on-three.
And
Max works out well.
Great poke check. He does take the kid down, but he gives him the benefit of the doubt. Brooks blocks it out to the front. D-Man with a slapper just a bit outside. D-Man dumps it back into the corner. Max moves it over. Tate Winland beats him there. Moves it up to the point. Max blocks it out front. And a great block. And he pushes it out. It's going to be on net. And a big stick save by the goalkeeper. That kid can move the puck. Was that Patrick Wow or Marty Bender?
The puck. I like it.
Easton Kruger breaks it up, puts it back down in the defensive zone. A great play with just under 2 minutes left. Let's see if the Bucs can continue to press the action and keep it out of their defensive zone. These are high-stakes situations where they're up by just one, looking to hold on to the one-goal lead.
The goalie is still in net at the moment.
Still in net. And now he's exiting. I can see that.
Oh, there he goes. Goes out. So we got a
Bucs are down one man. 6 skaters for the West St. Paul.
Control the puck here, gets in possession.
Van Eyten just chewing up clock here in the corner.
That's
right. Puts it on net. George Claypool splashes the glass right in front of us. He's appealing to the crowd. He did not get discouraged by those referees with his cellies. He just splashed the glass. He might have cracked it. He comes over here to fist bump Brody Everett. And with 1:23, that gives just a little bit of breathing room.
Like to see that.
And now West St. Paul is at risk of a delay of game as they're taking another pseudo timeout, even though they've already used their timeout. So now they're being summoned to the face-off draw where Brody Long is ready to roll.
Oh,
and it looks like the referee is kicking out. This is a stickler of a referee. I mean, he has the orange band on his arms. He means business.
He's the real deal.
All right, here we go. Puck drop ensues. Freddie Kapler moves it over to Cam Havmeyer, see if he can gain the red line and dumps it in the zone. Just chewing up time. Squeaks past the goalkeeper. Knocks Tiger. Beats him to the puck. He's battling there, getting a little physical, which I really like to see that. Mac Van Eyten looking to keep the West St. Paul team at bay. 3 Bucs there. They're controlling
digging away. I would hope we can come out with this one.
Let's outnumber them. Knox Kiger coming in. We got 4 guys on the side.
Bodies. There we go. Okay.
They get my Brody and they come out with it, and Cam just kind of. Yes. Everybody wants to be here. West St. Paul enters back in the Bucs defensive zone.
Nice shot.
There's a pack of cards for Harper. You hear the clang of the pads with a great block shot. Landon Herman moves it up and out of the zone, into the neutral zone. With just 15 seconds pressure here. Ridland pursues. That's a nice. Great whistle. And now the goalkeeper's going to have to come back in.
For 10.4 seconds. 4 goals and 2 on the score sheet, huh?
Yeah, like to see that.
George and Tate, the only goals today thus far.
All right.
19-7. A few more shots today than yesterday.
You got to shoot to score. Harper with the draw. Who's going to come out with it? There's a battle. Harper comes out with a backhanded shot. Registering one more shot for the Bucs. I'd love to see the answer, and the Bucs are fired up. They earned that one today.
They did.
4-2 win for the Buccaneers over the West St. Paul. Love to see that. Their head coach, Al Smith, will return for game number 2. I think he'll be really excited and pleased to hear the report when he gets back. And now the Bucs line up for the handshake. Hats off to both clubs. I'm going to give a B+ probably to the refs. I might even give them an A. I mean, they really did ref a good hockey game.
I'd rather see the kids play than see a bunch of whistles. So I'm okay with that.
Great job by the coaches, players all around. Yeah. Great work by the goalkeeper, the defenseman, and the offensive forwards.
Great job by the parents.
Yep, and hats off to you, Mike Van Eyten.